So for a vector shape inside of Affinity, what you can actually do is you can add in multiple fills and stroke as you like as well. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and let's say, for example, take a random shape. So let's just go around over here and bring in the square star tool right here. So now over here from the top, I can go ahead and select out a color and a stroke right here, just like this. So this is how I can actually go ahead and add in a basic style. But if you want to go ahead and add in multiple styles to it, then you can actually go around over here onto the appearance section where you can see the stroke and fill. If you don't see the appearance section right here, you can simply go to Windows, then go to Vector and access appearance from over here as you can see. So this is the appearance as you can see. So you can go ahead right here and click to go ahead and change around the stroke color and the fill color right here, just like this as well. So now let's say I want to go ahead and add in another stroke. In that case, I can click on add stroke and then another stroke is added in. So now I can go ahead and let's say, for example, select the color of this stroke right here and then go ahead and let's say, for example, change around the size of the stroke as well, just like this. I can change the size of the stroke and I can go ahead and change the style of the stroke right here, just like this. So you can see the stroke beneath it right here, just like this. The green stroke is still there and you can see this stroke over here as well. So you can see that you can make it inside or outside right here and then change around the style according to how you want. So this is how you can go ahead and change around the width right here, just like this, and then change around the spacing as you like right here, just like this as well. So you can go ahead right here and let's say, for example, type in 1 right here and you can see that there's 0, 0, 0, 0, or you can go ahead and type in 0 right here, just like this. You can go ahead and add in 1, 1. And then the stroke actually changes out. So you can see that you can go ahead and change up the stroke. And apart from that, you can even go ahead and choose blending mode right here so that it blends out with the stroke beneath it. So you can go for screen or darken right here or color dots right here to get the effect you want. Similarly, you can add in multiple fills as well. So I can go ahead and add in fill, and here I can go ahead and choose, let's say, for example, a fill color just like this. And then now what I can do is I can even go ahead and add in a gradient to the fill as I want right here. You can go around over here and let's say, for example, choose the blending mode as you want as well. So you can go around over here onto multiply or lighten right here, just like this. You can even go ahead and add in more fill right here. So over here, let's just go ahead and add in, let's say, for example, a hatch pattern to this. So here you can see that there's the fill right here. So you can go ahead and add in a line, a hatch pattern right here. And then you can go ahead and let's say, for example, change the fill color right here to multiply. And then this is the style that you have. And as I bring out, let's say, for example, let me just go ahead and delete it. You can see that there's multiple styles right here applied onto this shape. And this is what you can do. And you can even change the order. So let's say, for example, you can bring down the stroke right here, just like this, or bring up the stroke right here, just like this, to change around the order. So here is the fill color. So you can go ahead and bring this down as well. Right here, fill it, bring it up to change the order right here, just like you would change a layer right here, just like this as well. And that is how you can go ahead and work around with the appearance. And you can even go ahead and enable and disable different stroke and fill color right here, just like this as well. And for things that you don't like, you can simply go ahead and delete it out by clicking on the dustbin button or by pressing the delete key as you want as well. So that is how you can go ahead and work around with multiple fills and stroke using the appearance panel. So I hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.